Adventures like the Icarus Trophy or the Wingman Challenge are a little bit like a catch-22. One doesn't have the skills required to do it, but the only way to acquire those skills is to do it. Some 10 years ago, I was a novice, maybe intermediate pilot, and I was kind of running out of the thrill of paramotoring. I've explored everything around my neighborhood. I started slalom racing and quit very early. I tried acro to find out it's not for me, and I was kind of stuck in my paramotor career. I wasn't really doing any much progress anymore. And then I signed up for the Icarus Trophy, and it totally changed my life. I was definitely not ready for it. The first moment I realized how not ready I am was when I was consulting my flight plan with the race director, and he told me, "Hey Miro, you better take only half tank because it's gonna be damn hard to launch at this elevation." I had no idea. I had no idea how to read the topographic map and how much more valuable information one can get compared to a satellite view. I had no idea how to read the weather in the mountains where the models usually suck. I had no idea how much rain is still okay or how close can I fly to storm cell on the horizon. I've never flown midday thermals, and I never took off on a tight spot with a crosswind. But first of all, I didn't know what I didn't know, and that was the worst part. I kept learning every day. I learned things that I could not possibly learn at home. I fully developed my passion for adventure flying, but first of all, I've improved my judgment and decision-making skills, and all that experience made me a lot more confident to continue beyond the Icarus Trophy with my own adventures, and today I'm even guiding adventure trips for others. Adventures like Icarus Trophy don't end at the finish line, they're just infinite. I used to say there is no way how one can be prepare and get ready for such an adventure, and you only need to commit and learn on the go. But I admit Icarus Trophy was probably a bit too hard. Maybe that's why it was discontinued later. Now with the Wingman Challenge, we are trying to bring this experience closer and more accessible to regular pilots with adventurous spirit. So if you are a pilot with solid skills, but you are still insecure about the adventure part, about facing the uncertainty, there is no better way how to start than the Wingman Challenge. We'll be constantly monitoring your position with satellite trackers, and a safety vehicle will be nearby loaded with spare parts. But primarily we will provide advice and consulting before and during the trips. You can fly in small groups so you can learn from others, and during the mandatory rest days there's time to recover and fine-tune your plan for the next day. So if you are considering this kind of adventures, there's no better and safer way to do it than the Wingman Challenge. The Wingman Challenge is happening again, and this time we will be in Italy, crossing the entire country from the south to the Dolomites. We already have 6 pilots and we need 2 more to make it happen. So if you were considering joining this adventure, please don't hesitate and let us know. I desperately want this to happen because I want to fly it myself. So please go to wingmanadventures.org and sign up.